The market is open with Vessel Futures Trading live from our Discord community channel. How you doing today? Today is on the subject why most traders fail 90% of the time, and a tip of something they want to know. So a lot of us just rushing into a position trying to catch a falling knife. A lot of us do revenge trading. We'll touch the subject a couple of times, but this is what I want to show today on the graph, specifically when we're looking at the S&P. Of course, we're expecting President Trump's speech that obviously already shaking the market from yesterday. Is expected to deliver a speech that gonna, according to his word, you should rush to buy stocks. We already see the rally in the Bitcoin and then the Ethereum. The markets is going up, but this is not a surprise. So in relate to what we want to touch today, why 90% of the traders are making a mistake, they usually go in and trade in the news. I want to show you the thing that been implemented, how the news been implemented in the graph. So basically, as we said in the last almost 4 weeks, we saw how the price drops from a major supply area to a major demand area and trying to recover from that point, and still we are here accumulating energy to a bigger move. So all of us that were short positioned for the last couple of days, as we covered this, we said, listen, there's no point for you guys to short it unless we see a validation candle that allows us to go this way towards down to short position. And we saw, if we're gonna look just for a quick view, we see in the weekly graph interval, we see there's no sign of slowing down from the buyers. The buyers are very much strong in the picture. We don't see any sign of reversal. We're looking at the bigger picture, always give us the full story. We understand better and wider the story and where we head in the market. Although it's naturally to say, okay, we're in order block of supply, and when we're in supply, we're gonna short position it, which of course you wouldn't be wrong. If you put the limit order, you should execute this order again and again. But understanding the story is a pivotal part in trading. It's not just executing command. You need to see the total graph, and as wider as you get, the picture is getting more and more clear. So if you're trading on a higher interval, obviously it's a little bit easy to read the map on a broad prospect. So let's go back to the 4 hours chart and let's try and understand within the day what opportunity sees within the day. We see we are marked over here the 4 hours pool that basically have a couple of levels in it, which Flux charts gave us a couple of pools of supplies. Over here we see how the price basically behaves to those areas, keep on climbing up and up and up with no stopping. We're gonna go to the 50 minutes interval and try to analyze what's a possible position of the day. We already see how the price behave when it reaches this supply area, some demand area, which obviously created from yesterday. Look at the night and the day profile, and we see by the night and the day profile, let's see how it looks. We see basically that this is the day profile right here, and we're gonna mark it for you. This one basically very short and initial balance, which just tells us that definitely the price can expand upwards or downwards. At this point, we already see we are dropping on this demand area, so it's supporting the idea that it's going to go up, rally up, and then it's already dropped down again. Base make a second check on this, maybe even third check, and now started climbing up towards accumulating energy once more. And we can see by the night profile, we see it over here in dark blue, that is still being traded in the previous day range. It means that there's no validation still where the price is gonna go. But looking on those tips again, or those short tips of those previous nights and days, we see basically that this again, it's supported the big picture that the price can definitely go and expand upwards. So even though we are in a supply area where we obviously wanted to short position it within the day, we have good opportunities to long position it again. Where can we long position it again? And this is where most traders are being making irrational mistakes and not being patient. So on one hand, we have the news, the president should deliver a speech, and obviously it's affect the market, but we see the market basically moves, and the news being implemented already in the screens. So we're gonna take long position within the day. We can also take a possible short position within the day. It's okay as long as we traded in the day. So naturally, We can, if we want to wait for the position, we can wait for the position to drop to this supply. This demand area right here, a small 15 minutes interval, that a pull that we marked over here. Why is that? We can see this whole profile has been accumulating into one big area. We see still a major gap over here. That means that the price could definitely go and climb up. What we do want to see is basically take a long position from the low value area over here upwards, at least until the high value of the previous day. We can also wait for the price to check again in this area right here. Let's try to market it in a more clear way. So this is a possible position. Basically the price goes either to this pool and reverse, either it's gonna go to this pool and reverse. All needs to see and wait is basically sit down and wait patiently and execute your command properly. Of course, we already in 9:29. The market is only gonna start to build its profile in the upcoming hours, so we can understand better our options, where we're gonna go after the initial bounce is getting started, to understand better where can we go with this trade today. So we give already two possible position. If I want to place it on the graph, so I can see right here that the price also, I'm gonna delete those just for a second, so for us to make a clear picture. We see how the price also reacts to this minor supply, reverse accordingly. So everything happens within the normal scope, and we already see that basically even within the night it's been switched to a pattern of rally-based rally and rally-based rally again, etc., basically creating a new demand areas over here, which the price has been reactive to it and going back up. So if we want to short position it, we can still short position it from here basically towards here and see how it reacts to this area and potentially reverse. So we have three positions we'll station today. Of course, all of this will be extensively elaborated in our Discord channel, as long as reflecting the results of how much basically each position can either how much we can take, what's the take profit is going to be, and what will be the stop loss. Of course, a healthy ratio would be 1 to 2 minimum. That's within the day. For me, while I wish you successful trading. Of course, I'll see you on the next market overview. Of course, if you're not part of this community, I urge you to come and check our channel. It's a free education for everybody. It's charge free. We're building our community and expanding. Of course, I want to welcome the new members for our community. I hope you enjoy this channel, and of course, I will see you guys next in the next market overview. Have a beautiful day.